things are costing more, but my wages haven't gone up.
People are going to food banks at the moment. People are losing pay because of the inflation.
We've got members that are being driven out of their work. They love the jobs that they do, but they're being driven out of those jobs.
I probably am down about £6,000 a year because of the pay cuts that this government have imposed.
Public sector workers are the backbone of our society and deliver a selfless service across our country. The government is underfunding our public services, and that means not only is the public losing out, public sector workers are also losing out. The government has a deliberate policy to cap public sector pay at 1%. That means the average cost of living, i.e. food, travel, childcare, is going up, but public sector workers are just not getting enough.
If you look at our average wage or cuts, you can, over a decade, it is nearly 13 grand what we've really lost in the Birmingham and West Midlands, and it's just demoralising from the government.
People have to be transported for social care, children have to be educated, children have to be fed, cooks go in and work tremendous hours to provide school meals. They all don't understand why they have to penny pinch and are earning less now than they did 7 years ago.
Going from our cleaners that keep our hospitals clean, the cleaners that keep our schools clean, they're having to leave that profession. We've got teaching assistants that are having to leave, not through choice but through necessity.
Since 2010, the average public sector worker has had £9,000 pinched from them by government. If government pay policy doesn't change, they are set to have a further £4,000 pinched from them. That is a total of £13,000 over a decade. We've been asking our members how they feel about the pay pinching.
Angry, sad. We've got members that are having to go to food banks, they're having to rely on housing and council tax benefits just to make ends meet, not knowing at the end of the month whether they're going to have enough money in their bank to put food on the table, to pay for anything that they need as an emergency.
My members are angry, they're upset, there's a lot of discontent.
The public might have experienced how difficult it is to access public services, but what you don't see behind that is the devastating impact it has on public sector workers.
Because I'm a single parent with 4 children, so obviously my pay looks after my children. I haven't taken my children on holiday for the last 3 years because I haven't been able to afford it. I can't spoil my kids, put it that way.
I find that I struggle to pay my bills, I struggle to go on holiday if I can afford a holiday, my social life has been affected.
So our message to Theresa May is this: it's all fine and well finding a magic money tree when she needs it for all sorts of different reasons. Well, our public sector workers that keep this country ticking over need a proper pay rise, and we need to start making that happen now.
Treat them with the dignity they deserve. Treat them with a decent pay offer, not the 1%, which equivalent to the members that I work with was 9 pence an hour.
Pay what we're worth. We're worth a lot more than 1%. We're worth a whole lot more for the work what we do. We are the backbone of this country. We are the workers.
We need a government that cares. Our public sector workers, they do an amazing job. They are the unsung heroes of our services. They keep our hospitals running, they keep our school staff, they keep our government buildings fully fledged and safe.
We know throughout the general election campaign that the public support public sector workers, and we now need you to show your support. Please go to paypinch.org, sign our petition and support your local public sector workers.